Welcome to the settings tutorial. I'm covering this just in case anybody needs to know how to change settings around. This is important. Alright, now if you'll notice over here in video, you have a different assortment of settings. You can adjust things for colorblind and show FPS. And over here you can change your region over in the gear tab, as well as combat settings. And if you scroll all the way down here, you can set, what you want automatically recycled. Honestly, I strongly suggest setting all of them to off for automatic recycling so that you do not miss anything that you would actually need, because you can always upgrade it later with fluxes, okay? Can't stress that enough. Now, over here in the game UI, this lets you customize your actual in-game HUD, your user interface. That's what UI stands for. Game UI means game user interface. So if you want to change stuff around in here, this is where you can do it on top of the mini-map pickup indicators based upon rarity. I leave it at the default rare because that seems to be the one it's most useful for. And of course, you can change around your mouse and keyboard settings if you so happen to be using a mouse and keyboard. Now, over here, I would think majority of you are probably console players, so I'm covering the sensitivity that I use on Xbox, just in case anyone was like, oh man, I want his settings, they're so smooth, I wish he would share them. Now you're going to find that out today. You're going to find out what settings I use. So obviously it starts at look sensitivity being 4 by default, but I also have been playing the game a really long time, so what I had to do was go all the way down here and copy from legacy, and then I had to go back up here and change my settings around for advanced look sensitivity to 28% for look horizontal speed and 35% for look vertical speed. I left those down at 0. This was left at 0.20, and then you scroll down here to advanced aim down the sight sensitivity. I had to lower mine to 15% for ADS look horizontal speed, and my ADS look vertical speed I had to raise to 18%. Overall, this combination of settings, it's very smooth, it's very nice. I really do enjoy it, and I would strongly suggest using this if you're on the Series X, because this seems to be the smoothest assortment and a good balance between fast and slow as far as look sensitivity is, so I definitely recommend it. And then of course over here for audio, you can change your audio settings around. I have music off for sake of, content quality, obviously. And then you can change your keyboard controls. You can change your controller configuration. I prefer to use old school, and I use an inverted look. I use an inverted camera for vertical view. Down is up is down. That's what I prefer. That's what I use. And you can change that over in settings if you want. I hope you found this short tutorial useful. And if you decide to use the look sensitivity settings that I have, I hope you enjoy those as well, as they are very smooth.